So now we're going to create our check extension method. If we copy the name of the method itself, and after our is valid, we're going to create a few new lines. And we start with public function check extension. Actually, we could make it private as well, as we won't be using this outside of this class. So let's make it private. Then we check this extension equals, and then this get extension, and we pass the name of the file, so files this field underscore name and the name index of the specific uploaded file. Now we haven't got get extension yet, so we'll create it once we are done with the check extension. Now we check if isn't in array, as you can see exclamation mark before in array, then this extension, and then this extensions array, which is one of the properties of our class. If it isn't, then this error equals extension, and return false. Otherwise, we return true after this if statement. So now let's get this get extension method done. So after our check extension, again, few new lines, and we're going to start with private. Actually, this one might be used for some other purposes as well. So we're going to start with public, and we're going to do static this method function get extension. Then we have file name equals null. And now if is an empty file name, then we check file equals explode, and we're going to use dot as a separator, file name. Now our file variable becomes an array. Then if is an empty file, then we simply return array pop file. Array pop function simply takes the last value from the array and returns it. So this is our get extension, but as you can see, I've made it static so that we can basically call it from outside of the class by simply using upload get extension, and then pass the file name here. This is because obviously not always you're going to need the upload class, the entire upload class, so there's no point in instantiating the class itself. Therefore, we're going to have to change this arrow get extension to self and to colons in order to call this static method. So that's all fine. Now let's move to the next video and take care of the next method, which we've used inside of the isValid method called check size.